what's this now?
Happy Valentine's Day and welcome to Journey Ryan Live right here on My Psychic Connection, guys. It is the anniversary of My Psychic Connection. 15 years on the air. It's been amazing being here with you guys and being able to connect with everybody and just share all these beautiful psychics that we have here on the site and have been doing so for 15 years. The first 10 of those years were on radio. We did FM and AM radio on 47 different stations, and it was absolutely amazing. And then I joined the iHeartRadio group and became a part of that. And then I was like, why not add video? And here we are. We're doing lives and doing the radio and having so much fun. And the radio station I once was with is asking for us to come back. So guys, not only will you be able to hear us on all of the podcasting stations, which is 180 platforms, by the way. It just keeps growing by the day. New platforms keep bringing us in, and we're gladly accepting for everybody to hear us as far and wide as we possibly can. And of course, we're going to be joining Roku and Apple and Samsung and all the other TV networks coming here soon. So guys, get ready to be able to watch us on your screen. Now, if you have YouTube, you could already do that. All you got to do is go to the YouTube channel on your television and you can watch us directly from there. But if you want to communicate with us, you got to have to do it either on your computer or on your phone or tablet in order to type up your message, because I'm not sure how that works. Trying to use a remote control might be a little bit harder to do. So guys, make sure we're sharing us far and wide. And I can't believe it's been 15 years of amazing psychics and, you know, and just people. And it all started with me going on as a guest host on a wedding show where a woman would talk about weddings and dresses and flowers and placements. And she thought it would be cool to bring on a psychic to do psychic readings before they got married. And once that happened, the numbers just blew up and the calls just started flooding in, and they were all women that were about to get married, and not everybody got that happily ever after which they were seeking. And once they realized that some of them were kidding themselves and some of them were like, oh, this is real love. Here I am pushing it away. Some of them even had, you know, someone on the side and they weren't communicating about that. But sure enough, Journey caught on to it, saw it, and was like, do we want to talk about the skeleton in the closet, or do you just want to leave it like that? And they're like, oh, shut up. I'm like, got it, 10-4. We are live on the air, so everybody can hear you. And so it was great, and that really just started this whole thing here, because I had prior had a website called True Tarot Readers, and I felt that name was not enough. I didn't feel that it would let you know about the mediumship and the people that work with numbers and the people that were in astrology. And I was a spiritual person that constantly was learning, you know, and I'm still learning to this day. I'll always be a student. I don't like when people call themselves masters, because I just really feel like you're saying you know everything and there's nothing new to give. Like, there's nothing new you can learn. I got news for you. Not all of us know everything. We're not God. No one has the big red phone in their office that said God. You just pick it up. Hey, God, you know, Teresa here. She wants to know if Bob loves her. I mean, that's not how that works. So a lot of people like to say certain things, and I didn't want it to be like that. I wanted everybody to get genuine energy from real people who have emotions, who have been in your shoes before, who've experienced and had their own experiences. That way we can learn from each other, because I think that's what helps us grow and makes the things that are real. I don't like to stage anything. I don't like to stage anything for anyone. And you'll never see that from us. We're always going to be genuine. And what that person is feeling at that time with you is what they're feeling with you at that time. So know that we are always going to be here for you guys. We're going to try to continue to keep being here for you guys. That's why we're asking for you guys to help us grow our YouTube channel. If you haven't become a part of the YouTube channel, please head over to our YouTube channel. It's My Psychic Connection Live, and start following and ringing the bell. We've got some amazing shows on there. We now have the new tarot card of the day with none other than Journey Ryan. And then we've got some other new shows coming up. We got some angel numbers coming up. We've got some other fun stuff coming up, some magical moments coming up. We also got the mythology of astrology this next Monday coming up with Pisces. So guys, don't miss out on that. It'll be with Psychic Squirrel. Absolutely amazing story. I can't wait for you guys to learn all of these stories about each one of our signs, as those will be coming out monthly. And on top of that, we also have the transits in you, giving you your astrology update each week with Psychic Squirrel. She goes over the transits and just goes over everything to watch out for. And, you know, her and I had communicated about it when we were watching my tarot card of the day and then watching her or her transits in you. They teamed up so well that they were spot on with each other. We absolutely loved it. Had a great laugh about it. But you guys know, a show wouldn't be a show without Destiny. Hey, what's up,
I'm back. Hi, everybody. I enjoyed my show. So Journey's invited me on his beautiful show, and happy 15th anniversary, Journey, for your beautiful My Psychic Connection. So
well,
I'm excited to be here.
I'm excited to be here. I just can't believe already 15 years.
It's amazing.
Wow.
Absolutely amazing.
I love it. I love it so much. And I'm happy that everybody gets their opportunity to come and meet different psychics from all over the world. And they get that great opportunity to just get the answers they seek. And like, you're in the UK. I mean, it's like they're getting to talk to somebody overseas, and we've got Australia coming in soon, and a few other wonderful places. I'm not going to name off all the cool, fun secrets we got going on here, but definitely a lot of fun energy coming your way. But Destiny, as you know, and I know, it wouldn't be fun and nutty without our good old friend Squirrel. What's up, Squirrel?
Happy anniversary! Look, I bought a new shirt for the show, right? And I put it on, and I liked the way it fit. So I asked Paul, "Is this a shirt I could wear out?"
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "If you wear it enough." I'll share that.
I'll see how you are. But guys, I know you guys have seen our Friday shows and how we do things. Don't forget, we are going to do a speed round during this show. So guys, make sure we're going to do the speed questions. That is our yes and no questions. So get those yes and no questions ready, because when we set that timer, that'll be the time for you to ask as many questions as you can for a yes and no answer. Remember, they have to be yes or no questions. They we'll have to skip it if it's not a yes or no question. Okay, so we're gonna have a little bit of fun with it. And guys, I know you guys have been jamming out with us on Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Well, guess what? Gigi's got her own show starting Wednesday at 9 p.m. What? She's going to be starting Wednesdays at 9. Hi, Gigi. How are you?
Hi, I'm great. Happy anniversary. I'm so happy to be here with you guys.
I'm so happy you're a part of it and everything that's going on. Oh my God, we've had so much happen in all these years, and it's just been, no pun intended, a journey. And
For sure.
But it's been great having all these different people from all walks of life here and giving everybody that chance to be here. Now, there were a couple people that wanted to come. Unfortunately, they were unable to make it. It is Valentine's Day, so I do get it. But we still have a great team here, and we are here to have some fun with you guys. So make sure you guys are posting those specific questions in order to get on our list. You guys know how this works. And if you're new here, that's all you got to do to get on the list is post a specific question. Remember, we're on multiple platforms. So you may see someone from Facebook and like, I don't see that person. They may be in a different group than you. Same thing with the YouTube channel. You may not see that YouTuber on your screen, but they may be on our other YouTube channel. So guys, make sure that you guys just sit back, have fun. If you guys would like to get a 3-minute reading with us, do know that you have to mention which psychic you would like to read for you for that 3-minute reading, okay? And remember that the 5-minute, you'll get about 1 minute and 15 seconds with each of us. And then, of course, minis, mediums, and megas are not timed, okay? Now, not everybody in the room is a medium, but they do get great advice and information from their cards. But we do have mediums here. Myself, I know that Destiny is, and Gigi, that's the one question I never asked you about your mediumship, and I do believe so.
Yes, I do. I am a trained medium, and I also can pull information mediumship wise through the cards.
Absolutely. And as everybody knows, Squirrel has been working with her mediumship, and hopefully she's got that candle lit just in case. I just saw the face of Corey. So she might be lighting that candle when she's not on the screen. But the face of her is like, no candle here. Rebecca, Squirrel busted out with and I made her cry. Hey, it happens. When we get into mediumships, we never know the emotion that's going to come behind it from that person. So absolutely is a lot to deal with. So, all right. I see all these questions coming in, guys. All right. Make sure we're sharing far and wide. I only got 1 thumbs up. Let's see some of that love. Let's also see some emojis coming in because, guys, we're going to have a good time. And do know this Friday, I know this is going to be upsetting, but there will not be a Friday show because yet Journey has another anniversary, and that one is with my husband. So I will be spending that day with him. It'll be 14 years with my husband. So we're really excited.
That's amazing.
Yes, 3 days after my first year anniversary of my Psychic Connection. So it was like it was just perfect. It was perfect timing. I was soaring in my glory at that moment. And then he came into my life and it was just like, let's soar some more. How high can you get? My nose was bleeding. All right. That's how high I get.
Well, congratulations.
Well,
Yes.
Thank you guys. So no Friday show, but we will be back next week with another Friday show, so don't you worry about that. And I'll be mixing in all these beautiful psychics in there with me on Friday. So, guys, it's going to be amazing. Make sure that you guys know this, since we've got quite a few people in here, that 3 hours before the show, you can ask questions on our YouTube channel. So if you go to our live that hasn't gone live yet, 3 hours ahead of time, because I've you've noticed that the YouTubers are getting questions answered first. That's why. So if you want to get in ahead of the time, jump onto our YouTube channel and ask those questions just a couple hours ahead of time. Now, if you do it too soon, it'll erase your question and we won't see that there was a question put there in the first place. So don't do it too early, but I would say within a 3 hour period, you can get your question put on the screen and we can save it. So remember, we go in order as we go. So guys, share the love, share us out. Thank you guys with all these happy, Sabrina said sneaky YouTube. Hey, you got to love it, Sabrina. You got to love it. But Kelly, thank you. Everybody, thank you. There's so many people to thank. So I'm just going to say thank you to everybody with the congratulations and all of the happy anniversaries. We appreciate everything. And guys, I know you guys are ready to rock and roll and have a good time and get a chance to talk with all of us. This is the first time we've had 4 people on the screen for quite some time.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
We dropped it down to 3 because it was just so many people trying to. You ever see anybody do a mega reading with 5 psychics on the screen? The whole hour. It takes the whole hour.
Then the poor
Yeah.
psychic at the tail end is like, I got nothing to say.
Exactly. Yes.
Y'all
That's
said
why
it all.
Journey started going last. He was like, I'll take that rear end. That's fine. That's not a joke.
It is now.
It became one. All right. So I hope everybody is ready to get some questions answered. I know it is Valentine's, and Valentine's Day was a pagan holiday that was a 3-day ritual. It was not the cutest of days. This is where they would bring all the women and young women to the center of town, and the men would slaughter a goat and a dog. They would skin them, and they would beat the women with these hides because they thought it would make them fertile. And the idea of giving a card, yes, Rebecca, she posted the name of the holiday at that time because that's what the Romans called it. Now the Greeks called it something else, and you guys can read about that in Life 9 magazine. Life9magazine.com. You can go online, check it out. It's a great magazine. Amazing information, recipes, and all that good stuff. Good stories. But the thing is that Valentine's Day was not the holiday. It became 2 men named St. Valentine's Day, not St. Valentine's, were killed on that day. The Catholics changed it to St. Valentine's, where we get the idea of cards to give, where Hallmark did that in 1913, is because in the town, when they were beating these women with these hides, men would put their hand in a jar, pull out a name, and whoever the name was the woman that they were supposed to be connected with. They were together for 3 days. After those 3 days, if she would not get pregnant, they were not meant to be. And that's how they would do it. It was very toxic, but it was covered up. Imagine that.
You know, if you want to get a girl pregnant, a good cocktail works. I mean, you don't have to like beat her with a hide.
Glass of wine and we're good, right?
Like, Jesus.
Well, you would think they would know that by now. But yeah, it was very, very whoa. And guys, don't forget, we are in Black History Month. So guys, make sure you're educating yourself on something about Black history. There's a lot of things that a lot of people don't realize because it's not spoken about, like the simple fact that, and I think I can't remember the name of the town, but they had what's called Black Wall Street. And that
out in the Midwest.
Yes. And that was destroyed because of jealousy and hatreds towards Blacks. And it's something you could educate yourself about. Look up Black Wall Street and educate yourself on it. Because
another similar story, if I may tell, just a brief little blurb. Central Park in New York was originally called Seneca Village. And it was a Black community, and the state used eminent domain to take away the houses from those that live there so that they can bulldoze them and create what we now have as Central Park. So
I didn't know.
I'm hearing more and more about that now, but it's a lot of people still don't realize that.
Jimmy Johnson knew the town, Tulsa, Oklahoma. So,
wow.
Yes, educate your guys' self, because not everything is quite told, and we need to know about all history, not just the pieces that are picked out for us.
Black history is American history.
Exactly right.
Wow.
And
America
the only
was
way
built on the backs of others, just
the
like
only
many
way
big empire.
The only way to bridge those gaps between cultures is communication and education. So
Absolutely. Oh, Jimmy says I'm from NYC and never knew that. See what you don't know, and see, and you're learning about it too. Now I'm gonna read about it because now I want to know. So
yeah. Look up Seneca Village. Seneca Village.
Seneca Village. I will definitely look that up. Thank you so much for that, Gigi. I appreciate it. Guys, are we ready to rock and roll and have a little bit of fun?
Oh,
Get some readings in?
Yeah.
All right. And they said, right, communication and education. Absolutely. All right. Well, let's start the show off. We're going to start off with Destiny K. We're going to go with Squirrel to Gigi and then myself. So let's start this off with our first reading of the night. Who do we have for Destiny K?
Hey, Sophia, lovely. So your question is, hello, any idea when I will move home, please? Any description of my next home? And thank you. Let me have a look for you, lovely, and see what messages I get for you. Okay, first things first, Sophia, straight away when I connect with your energies, the vibrations that I'm hearing is going to be around about May of 2023. I definitely do feel that you have been having like itchy feet, because when I'm connecting with your energies, Spirit is saying to me, it's like you're wanting change. I feel like before, previously, you wasn't a person really to adapt to change. But what Spirit is saying to me, it's like you've had enough now. You realize then that it's time for you to move on and forwards. So I want to say to you, May for me of 2023 is definitely having a huge, big significance. But I also want to say to you, when I'm connecting with the vibrations of this house, I'm seeing like a bookshelf. Okay, I don't know why, but Spirit are really pointing me out in regards with something to do with a tall, big shelf. And I want to say to you, the vibration that I'm getting of this home, it's like it's very tidy. The best way I can describe this to you, it looks very tidy. It doesn't look overly big, but it looks comfortable. It looks like a comfortable place for you that you're going to feel comfortable in. So what Spirit is saying to me right now, that this is going to feel like home, because I feel at the moment that you haven't been feeling this vibration a lot recently. I feel like there definitely has been something that has changed here in regards with your situation, because Spirit is saying to me something is like the spanner in the works has been thrown. So what I want to say to you, the change and movement is going to be coming in for you around about May of 2023. And just look forward to it, my lovely, because it's going to be really a good transformation that needs to happen here for you. So thank you so much for your time and your energies here at My Psychic Connections. Say thank you.
All right. Good information there. All right. Thank you so much. Let's keep it going, guys. But we do have a little bit of treat for you too, and getting a little taste of astrology that Squirrel will be providing for us about My Psychic Connection and when it was created, because it's funny that the same time that we're on right now was the same time my first show went live.
Wow.
So 10 p.m. That's why Journey has been at 10 p.m. for the last 15 years. It has worked out for me very well, and I appreciate it. And guys, make sure we're sharing, tapping them screens, giving them thumbs up on our YouTube channel, checking out that new content, guys. Let's get us building strong, big, and I'm so excited for everybody to be here. I see all these amazing questions coming up, so let's keep it going. And Squirrel is next on the list, so let's find who we got going on for Squirrel.
All right, Sabrina C. Hi, Sabrina. She says, hello, any description of what car I will end up buying? And thank you. Like that question. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, okay. So I'm thinking it's not going to be a brand new car. It's going to be used, but it is going to be well taken care of. Whoever had it last put a lot of love and detail into it. It's going to have some little extra accoutrements that you're not expecting. I want to say it's going to be not a dark brown, but like a orangish, almost brown, if that makes any sense. I don't see a make and model here. I wish I could see that, but I'm seeing an orangish brown really, really coming out at me in a lot of cards here. And it's a friendly car. Like, if you know what I mean, it doesn't have one of those mean grills that says, get off the road, it's mine. It's got one of those little sweet smiley grills with the headlights and the grill. Very, very friendly car. Not huge, but not compact. It's like a mid-range car. So I hope that helps. I definitely look for the friendly face on the car, if you know what I mean. Okay? And good luck. I can't wait to hear when you get it. And that orange brown, it'll be well cared for.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So, Squirrel, you were talking about the astrology a little bit about My Psychic Connection and its birth date. And guys, if you are looking for a birth chart, you can go to mypsychicconnection.com, check out Squirrel, and get a birth chart reading with Squirrel. And she'll be able to go over all of the planets and she could probably explain it better to you than I can. So I'm gonna let her explain how her technique works.
I go really into depth. What I'm going to do here, because it's like limited time and you don't want me giving you the birth chart of My Psychic Connection for the next 2 hours, because I could. I'm going to give you the brief, the nuts and bolts of the chart for
Just
it.
little tidbits here and there.
And exciting to me because everything can have a birth chart, including businesses. And I love doing business charts. I love helping somebody create the perfect timing for what they want their business to be. And it looks like Journey had somebody, because he did this just like, this chart is perfect for My Psychic Connection. We have Sun and Mercury in Aquarius, and that's a global humanitarian sharing type of energy. It is reaching out, and it is what you see, that Mercury being with the sun in the same sign. The thought process of My Psychic Connection is all about that sharing information globally. And what My Psychic Connection is, it does that. So that's a beautiful thing to see. Very, very not into depth here, but the sun, and y'all are going to laugh because you know we've been having issues with this all week. It has a beautiful exact trine. It can't get any closer. It's exact with Mars in Gemini, and y'all are going boo, but this is a good thing. This is actually a good thing, because a trine, especially an exact trine, means a really good flow of energy. The sun in Aquarius is bringing out the best in that Mars in Gemini, and vice versa. So that Mars in Gemini is creative, it's spontaneous, it's fun, and it's adaptable. And it really also, that mutable energy has a lot to do with the internet. It's like, I don't think he could have created a better chart. This is so cool. So it's bringing out that ability to keep up with the technology, the adaptability to changing, like how fast things change on the internet, and being able to keep up with it, and the fun factor. It's also got a moon in Gemini, so it needs to be able to express itself. It's moon, Gemini, moon. I got a Gemini moon. They never shut up. And we never shut up. So it's perfect, right? We got that. Also, Libra ascendant, and it's in a loose trine. 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24. It's in a, it's by orb. What that means, it is a trine. It's just at the lower spectrum, but it's still a trine, which makes, oh my gosh, I didn't even see this. It gives freaking My Psychic Connection a grand air trine. That is exceptional. There are very, very few grand trines, and that's when the whole triangle is made from one air sign to another, and they all meet. That means amazing communication skills. So my psychic connection with that Libra ascendant in orb with that trine, it's like very communicative, very informative, very eloquent. And it's also all about other people and making sure people come together. So absolutely perfect. You couldn't have done that better, Journey. It was like divine timing. And also that Libra ascendant, it will seem really, really nice. It is really, really nice. Seem is a bad word for it, but it doesn't put up with any crap. Okay. And there's more here, but I'm going to leave it with that grand trine because wow, I think I have seen maybe 3 of those since I've been an astrologer, like in actual charts that I'm reading for somebody. There's so much more to it, but I wanted to give you that and let you know how amazing you like divine timing there. I'm sorry, I get excited when I'm doing astrology.
Absolutely.
Oof.
All right. So, Megan, if you're out there, look at the screen. We just sent a message to you so that way you can choose the psychic since you have posted a donation. So go ahead and let us know which psychic you would like, Journey, Squirrel, Gigi, or Destiny K. So make sure that you let us know so that way we can get to your donation. But
I'm here, but you cut out there on me.
But so I can still see you. All right,
I'm here.
We can see you.
Yay! Thank you so much, Megan, for donating and supporting us here at My Psychic Connections for a 3-minute reading. So Megan's question is, hey, I'm wondering, when will I hear from Bree? I don't feel like I should reach out. Let me have a look for you and see, my lovely. Let's have a look and see what vibrations I get for you. Okay, first things first, straight away, Megan, when I connect with your energies, I feel like you definitely have changed your mindset. You've definitely been changing things in regards with how you come about in with yourself. So I feel like previously, it was more so that you were always making the effort, putting the time, the energies into making things right. But something tells me where you have been hurt before in your past previously, and there has been pain there before, Spirit is now saying to me that you've had enough of always making effort first. So I feel the vibrations here in regards with Bree. You are wanting Bree to reach out to you because you feel like you are going to be repeating similar things that have happened before previously in previous relationships. Now, when I'm connecting with your energies, I feel like all is what you are wanting, Megan Lovely, is just peace, harmony, contentment, joy, and laughter and fun in your life. And this is something at the moment that you are feeling that there is a bit of a disconnect. So what I'm going to do now for you, I am also going to pull you some cards. The cards that I'm going to use for you this evening is my romance deck, okay? And see what messages and guidance I get for you on your situation with yourself and Bree. Have a look and see. Okay, yeah, so I'm feeling like there is quite this it is quite a little bit up and down at the moment. So the card that comes out is getting to know each other. So what I feel with this, lovely, is what Spirit is saying, that they're wanting you to now go on more deeper levels, because I feel like you have just been surfacing on the top. So what Spirit is saying, they want you to dive that little bit deeper. Now, I feel like where you have been hurt previously, there is lots of triggers and things that is coming in and forward. So it's like you've got your barriers. I wouldn't say you've got them fully up, but you have got them up to quite a height. And what spirit is saying to me that you need to let this down. But I am also hearing that you need to give this relationship a chance. Now, I do feel like you at the moment are just feeling this way because something has really got your back up and really agitated you. Do I feel like Bree is going to reach out to you and want to reconcile? Yes, I do, because the reconciliation card has come out here. So what spirit is just saying to me, that they are going to start connecting with you, but there just needs to be this little bit of a nudge, this little bit of a push in the right direction to know that this can go stronger and deeper. But there's a lot of things that need to be seen and heard here. So in regards with, you know, this whole needing to know these feelings on a deeper level as well. But thank you so much for donating and supporting us here at My Psychic Connection. So thank you so much, my lovely, and happy Valentine's Day to you. And I got the bell.
I know. I was fixing to say you got that bell, girl. All right. Guys, it has been 15 years, My Psychic Connection being on the radio, and 5 years on live. So we're really excited to be here with you guys, being able to connect with all of you. And she says, thank you, love. Thank you, love.
You are very welcome.
Guys, do you know that everybody is automatically put on the list as long as they have asked their question, as long as it's not a general medical or legal question? We'll be more than happy to answer it. So guys, make sure you guys are specific with your question, because general reads are safe for the website because they can go in many directions. You never know quite what direction it's going to go in. But as we were going down our list, the next person in line was Destiny. So Destiny, you were next for the free reading. So let's see who you have. If it went me, Squirrel, Destiny. Gigi, it's Gigi now. I see your head cocking and you're muted.
I'm not muted.
No, I am. Sorry, I was like,
Destiny
went first.
Yeah, Destiny went first. My bad.
Am I in the right day?
Yeah, right day. But Gigi is up next with our next question. Who do we got for Gigi?
Yay! Rebecca. So happy anniversary. Do you see my daughter Sabrina finding love soon? All right. Well, let's take a look at Sabrina's chances. I'm going to do it. Let's just take a look at the months ahead here. So let's skip ahead to April and see where she's at in regards to finding love in April. And with that, I have the Page of Swords. Ooh, and the Magician in the reverse. I feel like in the month of April, she'll meet someone, but she'll be, what you say, a little too much for this person. I feel like she really has a sharp wit about her. She has this one is not lacking in the common sense, is what I get the feel of. And so this other person isn't quite going to know how to handle her. So that, my overall feeling about that particular connection is that it may not last long, right? So let's skip ahead then to, let's go to June and see where she's at. And in June, I see her with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, as well as the Seven of Cups. I think in June, when it says she sounds legit, she's a Pisces and bubbly. Oh yeah, those Pisces are, yeah. There's something. Anyways, in the month of June, like when the weather just gets to be, everyone's outside, everybody's enjoying themselves, I see many options before her with this Seven of Cups. Like she'll have choices everywhere she looks, right? So she's going to be turning heads in the month of June, right? I don't see anything of real importance there coming to be. But in August, I see the High Priestess as well as the Four of Cups. In August with this High Priestess, this tells me that she's going to be in like this reassessment type of period where you may see her in August step back from being out there actively looking, because there's like with the Four of Cups, there's a sense of boredom that I'm feeling around her, and that causes her to kind of All right. Thank you for that question. And I hope that that answer helped you out tremendously as you try to guide her going forward.
Yes. Yes. Love is, we sometimes want love so badly that we'll force it to happen. And that's not where we need to be when it comes to love. Let it happen gradually. Let yourself explore. Let yourself find what you're looking for. Don't put yourself on the back burner. And she put, yeah, gotcha, laugh out loud. And this is the time of love. You know, it's Valentine's Day, a day where we share roses, we share gifts, we share love with one another. And I feel like this day should expand to where we're constantly sharing love with one another and letting each other know that we care about each other. And that's something we don't always do or take that moment. Sometimes we let our mouths override ourselves, and it can get us in trouble sometimes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think, you know, people get so very focused as well on the one, when you're not enjoying the journey along the way. There are many individuals that aren't meant to be the one forever, but they bring something to your life that's like a little gem that you're supposed to scoop up. So
exactly.
Sounds like her daughter has some of that happening along the way this year.
Right. Absolutely. All right. Well, this next question is for me, guys. After my question, we are going to do a speed round. So, guys, get ready for those yes/no questions. Let's go ahead with my question. And who do we got for me? Oh, we got Audrey. Audrey says, hi, if my daughter Kira joins the Navy, will she find a better boyfriend there? Thanks. So when it comes to the situation about the boyfriend, knowing currently that she has one, that relationship will not work out. I don't feel that he's going to last a full 2 weeks before he's off trying to meet somebody else. And, you know, she cannot let that distract her, because that can be a distraction. Not that she can't trust him, for one. She loves him, but she can't trust him. And that's going to cause a huge problem, especially with distance in between the two of them. He is going to be lonely, but that's not an excuse. We all get lonely sometimes. That doesn't mean we go knocking on the neighbor's door like, hey, I'm bored and lonely. Let's get it on. You just don't do that. So the thing is that with her, yes, I do find her finding love eventually, but I don't feel her going to the Navy has anything about her actually even wanting to be in a relationship with anyone but herself. This is really about reflection on her, where she's going to take herself, how she's going to be able to stand strong. This is going to give her strength. This is going to give her, it's going to empower her. She's going to get so much out of this. Education, strength, awareness, knowing when to say no. Because right now, she's not really good at saying no. She's pretty good about giving in. This is going to teach her a whole new lesson of strength, courage, and understanding of herself, what she wants, and that she doesn't have to bend her will for somebody else. So the thing about it is that this energy is definitely going to go in a good direction for her. And she put, right, yes, true, and a bunch of cute little emojis. And she's not. No, so she's not going there for anybody but her. Right. Well, Audrey, thank you so much for that question. We do appreciate it. And don't worry. I know you're a mom worried about her daughter, but don't worry. This is going to benefit her so well.
Journey, I can't believe that when you were single, you didn't go knocking on your neighbor's door and saying, hey, I'm bored and lonely. Let's get together.
You know, hey. Restraint.
I don't know. And I don't even know if the people out here listening today, it's Valentine's Day. How many of you knocked on your neighbor's door and said, hey, if you did, if you even thought about doing that, please drop a heart emoji for me so I know.
And it was funny because while you were reading, I swear I heard somebody knocking over there. Like,
I've got dogs. I've got 6 of them. I will sick them on them.
Now, if you guys are not dropping heart emojis, I know y'all are liars.
I got some heck no's. All right, guys,
isn't that what's called a booty call?
It's somebody's booty, and if they're calling, you better watch that. Don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. All right, guys. Now we're at the part where we're about to do a speed read. Speed read is yes, no questions. So what we're going to do is each person in this group is going to answer a yes, no question. Everybody get those questions ready. We're going to do it for 3 minutes. Once that bell rings, that is speed read is over. We will go back to our question list. So guys, make sure that you are getting those yes, no questions ready. Remember, you can ask as many of those yes, no questions as you'd like. But remember, they have to be yes, no, or we'll have to skip that question and go to another one. So make sure that it's yes, no. All right, guys, get them questions. Get them questions rocking. We're going to start the clock right now. And we're going to start with Destiny K. Here we go.
Let's have a look and see what question we have. So we have Yvette. Will I get a car in March? No, sorry.
So I have Rebecca. Will the new plumbers fix my sink next week? Yes.
Woo! I have Colleen. Will I receive my green card by the end of 2023? And I have that's not yet determined.
All right. I've got Sabrina. Will I sign up for studies by April? Yes.
I've got Cassie the card slinger. Will we find a good tenant to rent our home in March? Yes, lovely. You will.
I've got Kate D. Will my brother move out of my house soon? Yes.
I've got Colleen. Will I get married again? I have a lot of yes and no.
All right. Will I purchase a home in the U.S. later this year? Yes.
Cassidy, will I move this year? Yes, you will.
Audrey, will we find a house in April? No.
Marie, will I meet my soulmate soon? I have no, not soon.
I know it's hard not to answer those. Audrey, will 7 feathers be a good job for Kaylee? Yes.
Sabrina, will I sign up for studies in April? Yes.
Audrey, will Kaylee move with us? I gotta know, honey.
All right.
Debbie. Oh, go ahead. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No. You're right.
I jumped the line. Will I move to the U.S. and marry David Wall soon in 2023? I get a no.
All right. I've got Sabrina. Well, the same question. And the answer is still yes.
Audrey, will money coming be something else than my tax return? No, sorry, lovely.
I got Rebecca. Will the exterminators fix my damn bug problem? No.
I feel you on that one. Golly. Audrey, will Wes and I get married by the end of this year? I have a no.
All right, guys. That was our speed read. 3 minutes, guys.
That's so fun.
It
I
is
love
so
that.
hard not to say more. Yeah, you go, oh, what do I say
It's
now?
like, that is so fun.
And
Especially when the
I
card.
hate to say no and then not be able to say more.
Yeah, I
Right?
know. It's like,
Tongue.
I'm just
Oh my
like,
God. And then when the card is like laughing at you when you're answering it, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like-
That's what speed reads about. We get those yes, no's, and it gives you guys an idea, a little bit of information, just a slight. Now, remember, with any type of energy, a yes can be a no can be a yes due to action. You have free will. How you act to someone else's actions could change the information. This is why Christian religions and Catholic religions and a lot of religions that look down upon certain things, because they're like, you can't know that. What they're scared of is automatically the devil. Just so you know, that's why they do it. They get scared that other people can know things that maybe other people, but they did have prophets.
I,
Just saying.
Yeah,
like
Daniel.
little-
Daniel was a prophet. He had
Yeah.
vision.
Mm-hmm.
And the drawing of lots,
Mm-hmm.
that was a tool. Like, we have cards, but they had
Exactly.
a lot. That was a psychic tool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Kelly
it
said
does
she was
seem-
way too slow. It's fast, girl. You got to get as fast as you can. We'll do another one here soon. But let's keep up the readings. And our next person in line is Destiny. So who do we got for Destiny?
hey, Jimmy, John, lovely. Hi, anything for me in regards to my career progress? Currently balancing 2 jobs out, but wondering if anything else is ahead. Let me have a look for you, lovely. Okay, first things first, Jimmy, straight away when I connect with your energies, I want to say to you, because I visualize things and I see things as well. It's like I'm standing here and I feel like a juggler right now. I feel like I'm juggling a lot of things, but I also feel at the same time that you are a person that likes to please people. So what Spirit is saying to me is like you want to make sure that everybody is getting the same treatment in regards with everything. Because I want to say to you, I feel like you really are spreading yourself out across the board, across the map right now. Now, I am hearing, thank you, Spirit, there is something else that is coming up for you in the month of May of 2023, having a significance as well. Thank you, Spirit. And I also heard the month of July of 2023 also having a significance. Now, I want to say to you, okay, thank you. I'm also hearing in regards with something to do with promotion. So I feel like there is going to be some sort of promotion that is going to start taking place and forwards. But Spirit is just saying to me right now, make sure that you are also giving yourself time to rest as well, lovely, and take that time for you to be able to rejuvenate your energies, because at the same time, you don't want to burn yourself out, is what Spirit is saying to me. And as I say that, I'm getting ringing in my ears right now. So that for me is a sign to say, just make sure that you do slow down from time to time and make sure that you take that time out for you and make it be a quality time that is needed for you as well, my lovely. But sending you so much love and light to you. And thank you so much for your question here at my Psychic Connections this evening. So thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So good information. So, Squirrel, did you want to share a little bit more about the astrology?
Oh, yeah. Okay. You're going to love this. All right. Let me grab my little doodad over here. That's the technical term. One of the things that I love too is you also have an earth to earth connection. You've got Venus and Jupiter both in Capricorn for my psychic connection. And that is very business oriented and driven, very well driven. But as much fun as it is and as much communication as it as see, I know all about communication, right? As much communication as it is very business driven as well. And that is really good because that's how you have the drive to get things done. You're still representing a brand, and that that Venus in Capricorn too, though. Even though it is a business, it's still very loving to the people in the business. It just shows love in its own special way. Then this I love. You've got Saturn in Virgo, and that is attention to detail. That is fantastic. That helps you keep up with the ever changing things. We were talking about that Mars and Moon in Gemini earlier. The Saturn in Virgo, your responsibility is to pay attention, but that can also sometimes be your limitation because you'll pull yourself back if the details aren't perfect. So be aware of that, or have your business be aware of that, because it's how your business is run. Just remember, the business doesn't always have to be perfection, as long as you keep working at perfecting it, and it's going to do fantastic. It's got a lot going on for it. That was a very, very like brief and basic, but that's all the the personal planets that are going on in there. There are the outer impersonal planets, Pluto, Neptune, and Uranus, that are more generational and global. But we could really take a deep dive and see how everything works together, what challenges you have with this company, as far as, like I said, I touched on that, needing it to be perfect, and what opportunities you have and how you can meet those challenges and opportunities and move forward with the beautiful, beautiful birth chart that My Psychic Connection has.
All right. They said interesting placements.
Yeah, it's and by house too. I haven't even talked about the houses. Love, love, love. But I mean, I really seriously could keep you here for hours and hours. I just gave you
Absolutely.
planets. But
You
by
can
house,
save that for me since it's
yeah,
about my
yeah.
connection.
There's so much. I just like skimmed over the surface so we could all get a general idea of what's going on in this chart. It's really
Absolutely
fantastic.
beautiful. So, guys, just so you guys know, $1 of every donation is going to Black Lives Matter Foundation. It is Black History Month, guys. Make sure that we're not just saying, oh, Black history, that we're actually learning something about Black history. You'd be amazed at the things that you would learn by just reading an article about our Black history. Remember, it's just as important to us as any part of our history. So I think it's something that we need to be educated on and find out where these people, their struggles, their stories, what they went through. Because remember, all these big empires, including our own country, were built off the backs of others. So make sure you guys are paying attention and knowing your history. It's very important. We don't want to repeat old patterns. And if you watch or read history, we repeat it a lot. We've repeated the same thing. Hence the World War I, World War II. Let's hope we don't have a 3. You know, we don't want to keep repeating patterns every 100 years. And I've noticed that by studying history and reading, we repeat the same history every 100 years. We find ourselves in the same history. And I'm like, if we continue to teach it, we should be able to get past it. But I know you're not here for a history lesson, so let's get some more readings going on. We've got Squirrel up next. So, or hang on, my bad. Give me just a second here because we've got. All right, we got a 5-minute reading. Woo woo! With Rebecca. Rebecca, you are going to get about 1 minute and 15 seconds with every single one of our psychics. You're going to hear the bell in between, and we'll switch to the next psychic. So we're going to start off with Destiny, go to Squirrel, then to Gigi, and then to myself. So here we go. Let's get started.
Hi, Rebecca, lovely. So your question is, I need guidance on how to get my van fixed. The guy left it in limbo and won't answer us to what needs done. Help, sink, bugs, van. Oh my. Let me have a look for you, lovely. Okay, first things first, straight away, when I'm connected with your energies, I'm feeling like the panic, the anxiety, the worry, the stress, the unnecessary stress. In fact, I want to say to you, do I feel like you are going to get this sorted out right now? I'm not feeling it's going to be happening now. I'm hearing something in regards with like 3/4. So I want to go between 3 to 4 weeks time going forward for this. I know that's not what you want to hear, but spirit is just saying to me, just keep, remain positive. And the more positive that you remain, that you are going to get this sorted out for you as well, my lovely. So just know that this will be getting sorted out, but I don't feel it's going to be straight away. I definitely do feel spirit is saying 3/4 weeks time going forward, but it will get sorted out in the end. Just have that faith and trust and know that. And just, okay, thank you.
Hi, Rebecca. Let's take a look at this. Oh my gosh, you got a lot going on there. I do remember having a look at the van before, and I had the night. I got it again. I just laid it down. Okay, we're talking about this card. I don't even need to lay any more cards down. Look at this. I really do. The last time I had it upright, whatever's wrong with the van, also had the radiator checked, and anything to do with fluids lines, like it's like, you see how these are all tied together? There's some kind of wiring going on that is loose or been pulled out or has shorted, and I really, really need you to check any type of fluid lines running through the vehicle, whether it be antifreeze. I don't even know what goes in a hell car, but I know that's a radiator. And I know these are wires and lines for the fluids. So I have all of that checked. That's the only technological information I know about cars, except, you put gas in them too. But there may be more information here that someone else can get, but I am a car rock. But I really feel strongly this has to do with fluids and wires.
Hey, my love, I feel for you because I've been in this exact situation before and it freaking sucks. But I have the star in the reverse, and that's just telling me about your whole like disheartened feelings that you've been going through. And with the 6 of Swords, I'm feeling like you gotta go away from the current mechanic. Like, this current mechanic is not going to work out your problem. So if that means you have to throw the pieces of your car into your backseat and have it towed somewhere else, you're going to have to do that in order to get to your resolution. I do double down on what Destiny said about the 4-week timeline. I feel as if that is holding true through my reading as well. She says, I feel trapped. I get it. It sucks. And with this King of Wands, if you keep talking to people about it, if you're out there actively talking about this issue, you're going to run into someone who knows someone who will, with the King of Wands, step forward to help you get it all together. It unfortunately will cost you more money, and it's going to be a bit of a struggle here to get to that final destination. With the 9 of Wands energy, this is a energy of the wounded warrior, of let me just protect myself from being tricked any further. You got to step out of that. Talk to people so that you can adhere to that 3 to 4 weeks. If you don't, it's going to take longer.
Okay, so yeah, the energy that I saw with getting this van fixed and trying to, the guy that helped you fix it, I'm going to tell you right now, what he fixed, he did backwards. This was not done correctly. There is something done backwards. And basically, going back through the steps, I know that your husband helped with putting this together with this mechanic, but if he can remember to retrace his steps, is exactly what he did there, he should be able to fix it. But honestly, I would get somebody who is mechanically inclined to help you and let them know what it is that you have done in order for them to be able to fix the situation, because it will take longer in order for them to, go further to fix it. So you don't want this to take longer and you're buying parts that you don't need. Talk to this person, let them know what's going on, and you should be able to get the car fixed. Right. That just went so it felt like a speed read.
It did.
That's where I am, but I'm trying to find out what he did and I can't. Right. So you're not going to be able to figure out what they did because you weren't a part of that. So the husband needs to be able to help you out in that department.
Journey, I went through that situation years ago with a vehicle, and the guy freaking had it in my engine in parts and was off like smoking crack with the money that I gave him for new parts. And I literally had to get my mom's AAA to get it towed to another mechanic, pay for repairs. It like these shade tree mechanics.
Oh yeah.
Can kiss my
Yeah. Oh yeah. Thank God my father was, a diesel mechanic. So I got to learn mechanics as a kid growing up. So thank God I got some wits about me when it comes to the mechanics of things. Plus I like to learn different things all the time. So, but even when I was a kid, I was like, I don't want to do this, 10-year-old trying to become a grease monkey. And I was like, yeah, I would rather ride my bike than do this.
And with me getting that same card and it saying radiator to me, please, I urge you, have that radiator checked, because ain't nothing going to piss you off more than getting the other stuff fixed and then that radiator breaking.
All right.
Okay.
You guys, exactly right. And whatever was done, I felt like it was done backwards. I kept seeing go in reverse. Also, reverse what you did because it's not done correctly. It could be the simplest thing of you took off a spark plug wire or a couple of them and put them in the wrong place, and you're not getting the firing that you need. It could be 1,000,001 things. I'm not exactly sure exactly what part was replaced, but clearly something's crossed. It's not done correctly. Not done correctly. So, but guys, I got news. We got a 3-minute reading with Destiny K.
Yay! Thank you so much, Sabrina C, for donating and supporting us here at My Psychic Connections. So is there any events coming for me that's going to make me get out with friends or family? Let me have a look for you and see, lovely. So is there any events coming for me that's going to make me get out with friends and family? Okay, first things first, Sabrina, when I connect with your energies here, Spirit is just saying to me right now, I feel, okay, thank you. The word I just heard, there's going to be like a function. There's going to be like a gathering that does take place. I also feel there's someone around you that is going to be getting christened or something in regards with there's going to be like a baptize that is taking place. But I also want to say to you at the same time, this is going to be a needed thing, because I feel like for a long time that you haven't really had much freedom. You haven't had much fun. So what Spirit is saying to me, this is going to be a time where you all can congregate together. Okay. I'm hearing something in regards with around about June of 2023 having a significance, but I can see that there will be a gathering that does take place and come forward for you as well. I'm also going to pull you some cards from my numerology deck and see what other messages and guidance I get with you in regards to this situation. Okay. See what happens. Okay, so wow, I'm getting an itchy nose. So when I get an itchy nose, that is suggesting to me that there is something that is coming up like a surprise. Okay, so I want to say to you, Spirit is just saying to me that you have now started to release negativity. You finally started to understand that you're needing to have some joy, excitement and laughter in your life. Okay, so what I also want to say to you in regards to this question, as you can see, that the energy is gaining momentum. So spirit is just saying to me right now that you really are starting to turn a leaf. You are really starting to turn a page in things that you are doing in your life. So it's like you've removed this negativity. She's put, oh, thank you. So you are really starting to release all of the negativity, and you are really starting to pick yourself up. So there's definitely paces that is going to be picking up, because the next card that comes out for you, my lovely, is show the world the real you. So as I was explaining before, that you really was holding on to a lot of like things from the past and not being able to get over that barrier. So now what you're going to do, you are going to go to these events, and there definitely is something that involves a big gathering. I'm seeing a gathering, I'm seeing lots of people, I'm seeing a celebration, but I'm also seeing like a baptist or a christening, or something is going to be coming in and forwards. But spirit is just saying to me that it's going to be an amazing time for you to get together with friends and family for this event as well. So thank you so much, Sabrina C, for your time, your energies this evening, and donating and supporting us here at My Psychic Connection. So thank you. And Sabrina put, I deserve to go out. I'm tired of always being at home, and I just want events and things to do. Absolutely. And it's all going to start coming in and forwards for you, my lovely. So thank you.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. That was great information.
Thank you. And apologies for the previous question, because I completely read that so wrong, and I'm sorry.
It happens. We do it. We're human. That's we're here to let y'all know too, as we're human. That's how that's.
But it also is 4 a.m. in the morning as well.
Yes, I was going to say, you've been up for almost 24 hours.
Yeah.
So
apologies for that, Rebecca. Apologies.
I will give you some cards tonight. We're going to start with Megan. Megan T was the first person, and she got the 8 of Earth, which is skilled work rewarded. Learn all there is to know about the topic. Going back to school. This is a time for that energy, time for learning for you. I know that it's not about school, but it could be schooling of your own, schooling yourself. And in your situation about love, this would be a time for you to school yourself, maybe not repeat patterns or allow yourself to be overwhelming or pushy or anything like that. Allow yourself to go with the flow. Talk in a different tone, talk differently, not the way you would, because maybe that's coming off a little bit too harsh. So it's schooling of your own. So I've had to school myself, trust me. I know I can be a you know what, but hey, it happens. I'm human. It happens. All right. So the next person on that list was Rebecca. Rebecca got the 5 of Fire. Completing goals, bothering some details, conflict with others. Do not fight about the van. Do not fight about the van. Find someone else who can take care of the problem. She said, mine will chariot, laugh out loud. And she put, laugh my ass off. Yeah, because I can see the fights about the van. They're becoming bigger arguments than they should be. I know it can be frustrating, but don't allow that to get the best of you. Sabrina C, you got the 9 of Earth. Enjoying life's luxuries, spending a little quiet time alone. I know you just got done talking about feeling trapped, but there is a moment where you need to take in that rest, because once you get this vehicle and you're out on the road, you're going to feel like you're never going to get a break. You're always going to feel like you're driving, going somewhere, doing something. At first, it sounds amazing, but enjoy what you got right now, because it's not going to stay that way. It's going to get busier for you, just so you know. All right. So, guys, we got the cards out. Damn near forgot about them. Thanks, Rebecca. We're kind of running it like a Friday show. And, guys, I got news for you. We got a 3-minute reading. Woo-hoo! Audrey. Audrey has picked myself, Journey Ryan. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. She says, if it's not a house coming in April, what the heck is it? I don't like surprises. My guides should know this. Laugh out loud. This is what I really want. I know I have money coming, but that's any day now. But the thing about what's coming in April is not situated around a house just yet, because I feel as though this is opportunities that come your way, but not exactly the house at that moment. And I'm not sure who gave you April or who told you about April, but I did see opportunities coming for you. And because you're wanting a house so bad, they may have suggested that was what was going to happen. But I don't see you moving quite April. I do feel like you will move, and I do see you moving south. And I see this will not be your last move either, because I see one moving even further south. But this has a lot to do with your pending situation that's going on at home about the jobs. So that does cause a bigger problem. My psychic, who I had talked to for years. Okay, so I can't go off of their reading, but I can go off of what I see. And I do feel that you have a lot of opportunities coming up for you. Now, not all of these opportunities are going to be stress-free. Some of these come with a little bit of difficulty, but not something that you can't overcome. She put okay. But I'm not saying that your psychic is wrong, because I do see opportunities for you that are changing. They are life-changing, which do end up leading up to a move, but I don't believe it leads up to buying a home. Maybe renting one or something to that nature, but I don't see that actual move just yet. I feel as though if you were going to move, we would be closer to summer. We're going into May, June timeframe as we do that. And I feel as though that this will make things better for you, but it doesn't come as easy as you would like it to. And I do feel as though that you're going to get, a lot of things done here. But I want you to be prepared. I want you to be strong, because your strength is what's going to be needed here. But like I said, it's not bad. It's just not quite what you think it is when it comes to a home. Buying a home comes a little bit later on. And this home will not involve anybody but you and your partner. There will be no signing of anybody else, no one's attachment, no one being able to tell you, oh, well, I did that for you, because you absolutely freaking hate that. That doesn't sound fun, laugh out loud, but it is, because it is building blocks to your life. Just because it's a little hard doesn't make it fun. Just shows that there's a little bit of difficulty in it, but not anything that you're not going to be able to walk through. That was one of the biggest things, is that I seen you overcoming it, but it's not that it doesn't come with fun, because with all of that going on, just because that part of it's difficult doesn't mean that there's not excitement behind what that difficulty created, but provided a positive outlook for you and made things completely different. So there is fun there. There is fun. She says, nothing's easy, laugh out loud. But that's okay. You got us, girl. We're on your side. You can always reach us here. We always love doing this and communicating with you guys. And I hope one of you guys remembers who the hell was next. Since we donations, and now I'm like,
I feel it's Gigi.
It's
Gigi. Yeah,
I'll go next.
Let's do it, Gigi. Let's do it. Who do we got for Gigi?
Yvette. Hi. Will I get a job in the healthcare field before this month ends? Wow. Okay. This feels definitely like a change of pace for you, looking in this field. So let's take a look at whether or not it's coming in and see what could be helping and what could be blocking, right? So we start out with the Eight of Wands in the reverse, which is not the best sign because the Eight of Wands in the reverse is talking about no movement. So no movement here. And with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse as well, you're on the downside of a cycle along with the Five of Pentacles. So I do feel like Five of Pentacles in the reverse, actually. What I do feel like is happening here is that you are not as prepared as you should be, number one, okay? And number two, I'm hearing that you're looking in the wrong places. So I know you said the healthcare field, that's very broad, but if you've been looking at certain organizations, you need to start barking up a different tree is what I'm hearing. So with the Eight of Wands in the reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, I really feel like this is like you also need some more preparation, and I'm hearing certifications. So start to look at industry accepted certifications that could be of help to you as you pursue this, because that's going to put you on ready when the opportunity presents itself, because half of meeting an opportunity, she said, yes, I've been looking at certain places. You're barking up wrong trees. So, but half of opportunity being realized is preparation for that opportunity. So look at some industry certifications, because I do have the 10 of Cups and I do have the 10 of Pentacles. Those are like wish. Yeah, so I hope that helps you out. And I thank you for trusting me with your question today.
Absolutely. As everyone, that picture she had, I loved that. That was
Yes.
Cute.
I was looking at that too. I almost got distracted.
That's why I did the woo. Of course, Journey's going to throw a woo out there. But we did have to let Audrey know that her card was pulled. It was the Nine of Water. Your wishes will come true and your concerns will fade away, and a love of life. How fitting for the Nine of Water, because you will have concerns. Those concerns fade away. You're going to love life afterwards. So don't let these little things beat you down.
Mm-hmm. That's amazing.
And Audrey said, by the way, she's not my personal psychic anymore. Laugh out loud. You guys are. Oh, thank you. We appreciate that. And we appreciate you, Audrey. You're always showing support, and we appreciate you so much. As along with all of you guys that have been here, and some of you, I don't know if you guys were here a couple Mondays ago, where some people that I did readings for 7 years ago showed up and were talking about the readings I gave them back then and how those came to pass, and got just another reading because they were definitely due for one. And I've had people, I've been doing readings for 25 years. So I've had people come and go, and it's just been absolutely amazing.
But isn't that like one of the best parts of what we do, right?
It's
because so many of the people that you can talk to in your career with us, you'll never see or hear from again, right? And then, but those ones that come back and tell you how what you predicted aligns with what happened, it always blows my mind sometimes, because there'll be people that'll like argue you down, like, you don't know what you're talking about, blah, 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 and then it happens.
I've had people cuss me out, and then like 3 months later go, you were right. I'm so sorry. Can we talk again? I'm like, absolutely. I know sometimes we tell you things that you may not want to hear, but that's a whole part of the reason why you come to get readings. It's not that this isn't going to happen for you in the way that you want it. There's a reason why it's happening to you, and something better comes of it. You have to don't look at the down part of it. Start looking at the more positive part of it. And guys, we've got Destiny trying everything in her might not to yawn.
I don't know how she's doing this. I give her so much credit. This is like, obviously, this is the first show that I've been on with Destiny, and she's amazing. But I don't know how your eyes are still open right now.
She's had a big day.
And she's been crazy busy too, so she's exhausted.
Absolutely. She had a show right before this one too. And that's right, guys. We do have shows Monday through Friday, and we've got a new show added to that. That is Happy Hour with Psychic Gigi. Guys will be able to catch her show Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. Absolutely a lot of fun and great information.
Come join me.
I know. Come join me, guys. Remember, Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Guys, make sure you're checking that out. And Audrey says, thank you, Destiny, because you're here with us, even though it's 4:25 in the morning in the UK. So we're going to be wrapping this up here, guys, real soon. So, but before we do, let's throw in another speed read, guys. Let's start getting those questions in there so we can give Destiny a little energy.
Keep
adrenaline rush for you.
Excuse
Never
me.
hurted anybody. But guys, we're going to be doing at least about 25 more minutes of readings, and then we're going to be calling it a night. And of course, we've got more shows starting tomorrow with Gigi. She starts us off tomorrow at 9 p.m. Then you got Journey Ryan live at 10 p.m. And then you've got Squirrel at midnight. She's in between. She's in the tween.
I stay there too.
She's in Thursday and
Oh, wait, that's perfect for her. That's
Right? I'm so confused.
All right, I'm starting to see these yes/no questions, so let's get it started.
Hey, so the question is, will I get engaged in 2024? I'm getting yes and no. So like a maybe. Thank you.
All right, I got Audrey. Will Nando cheat again with Taylor? No.
Audrey, will I get my inheritance from my grandma? Ooh, well, I get you're going to have to go through some things, but there's a possibility.
Yes or no?
No!
Will I get a new job offer before September? Yes.
Will I buy a dog end of this year? Yes.
Will Kaylee and Keenan get their own place? No. Next.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Say, shut up, bitch. Right?
Colleen asked, will my dog move to the U.S. with me? Woo! I get a yes. No. Wait a minute.
What?
I get a no. I'm sorry. I read that wrong.
Will I get an increase in finances to get caught up enough to move? Yes.
Sabrina, will I run a home business one day? Yes, you will, lovely.
Cindy, will I hear from my friend Jay? Yes.
Will Wes get a new job soon? Soon as I get a yes.
Will I move in a new apartment in April? No.
Will I get new windows this year? No, sorry, lovely.
Will E be my boyfriend? No.
Will I celebrate my birthday tomorrow with my boyfriend? I get a no. That sucks.
Will Nando cheat with her friend? No.
Will Kaylee and Keenan stay together? I'm getting a maybe.
Will my stalker ex-boyfriend show up at my job again? Yes.
Will we move out of a state? I'm assuming the one that you're in, and I get no.
All right. All right, guys. Those are really hard to not communicate on. As Gigi fell into the trap I did the first time.
Oh, yes.
I want to say more, but just like with Audrey's question about
Nano. I had this, it was like, there was so much there.
Yeah, because there's not a friendship there anymore. So it wouldn't be a friend anymore.
The hard part about the yes/no question, and not hard as in we can't do them, right? But the hard part about it, or the tricky part about it, I should say, is that 90% of the stuff that we read on can be changed.
Absolutely.
So it just takes you having a smart reader and a smart client that knows that a reading is a roadmap. If I get the no as far as this is where the energy's going, tell me if I can change it and how. Right?
Exactly. There's
and you need a reading for that.
Exactly. There's reasons to all of this.
Yeah.
And just like I was like, she said about the friends, and I was like, well, they won't be friends anymore when this all goes down. So
when the shit hits the fan.
So when you say friends, no longer friends, but once was a friend. So that's where you get
and
that.
Things like soon.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. Things like soon are so subjective. Like soon to you or soon to me, that's very different.
That relationship gets ruined over something that hasn't happened at that moment, ends a friendship, and then it happens. And then, so yes and no at the same time. So yes, currently a friend, but not a friend when it happened. Can be confusing. That's why yes, no's are just not enough. And I've seen a ton of those on like TikTok where they're like, we won't even go there.
And just think about it. If you got a soon question with me for a yes, no, you got to remember, I think 100 years ago is soon.
Yeah, don't tell me you were not friends. You and Time were not friends. Not friends. Absolutely not. But Audrey did say, now I know what my next question is for donation. She knows where she's going with that one. But guys, we are coming close. We're going to try to get a couple more questions in before we call it a night, as it is 4:30 in the morning for Destiny. And a lot of us have other jobs that we got to do during the day. So, of course, I have to get up at the butt crack of dawn too, because not only do I do this 90% of the day, but I am a counselor on top of that. So it's
I don't know. I'm pumped up. I'm hyped now.
I know. But
I am going to have happy hour after we finish.
All right. Well, let's keep it going. And who the hell was next? Me?
You.
Gigi went.
Yeah.
So it was me. All right.
Yeah.
It's me. It's me. Who do I got? I got Kelly. All right. Hey, Kelly, DCE and I getting together. There's love there. Okay. So with that being said, I do feel that your feelings for E are a lot stronger than his are for you at the moment. Yet it doesn't mean that it won't grow. So don't get scared by allowing this to go or grow organically. Let it grow organically. Don't feel like you're forcing anything, because if you feel like you're pushing and all of a sudden you feel that pull back, that's going to hurt your feelings. And the last thing you want to happen right now is for him to pull back. So allow yourself to allow these things to grow organically. I do see a relationship coming, but I also see that there's that curveball there where you're going to want things to move a little quicker. The answer is do not push it. Do not push it, because that will turn this into a no thank you. No thank you. They're very nervous about their emotions. They have a hard time opening up, but when they do, it's organic, it's real, and you'll feel appreciated. So don't allow yourself to feel like you want it to hurry, because it will backfire on you. And I know we all want love and we want it to happen quickly, But in this case, I just don't see that that's how that's going to work. So don't allow yourself to get caught up in that and, get pulled in the wrong direction. So organically, know it's going to come together as long as it's organic. If not, it is going to start finding bumps in the road and it will fall apart on you. So don't let that get the best of you, Kelly. I know it's hard, but don't let you. It can happen, Kelly. I'm seeing it. It's there for you. She says, thank you, Journey. You are welcome, sweetheart. I know we want love so badly sometimes that we kind of test the waters and push things a little bit. Don't do that. Organic energy all the way. You both see each other moving fast. Sometimes you got to slow each other down and be like, whoa, we've been together for 2 days and we're already talking about houses and marriage. We might want to slow down.
We've already named our
children. Each other. I don't know what you sound like when you chew, when you eat, do you snore when you sleep? Like, what's going on here? All right, guys, we're going to go for one more round of everybody answering a question. By that point, we will be at our timer. So we're going to grab these next 4 questions here. We appreciate everybody here. Thank you for joining in the anniversary show. This has been great. Let's keep it going. Kelly's got sunflowers and hearts and laughy faces, but we've got to have a little bit of laughter with seriousness sometimes because we can't be serious all the time. Got to enjoy life and enjoy the way that we interpret things too. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get the next question up for Destiny.
Hey, Marie Taylor, lovely. So your question is, will I meet my soulmate soon? Let me have a look for you and see. Okay. First things first, straight away, lovely. When I connect with your energies, I feel like you do deserve love. And what Spirit is saying to me, you definitely have been putting in the hard work, effort, time, and energies in for this. So I want to say to you, you have definitely been doing deep healing on yourself. You have been starting to understand it's all about that self-love, that self-care, that self-worth for you. And I want to say to you, when I'm also getting vibrations here, it's like now is going to be the time. So what I want to say to you right now, Spirit is saying to me, I'm hearing around about April/May, definitely having a significance in regards with this question. And what I want to say to you, Spirit is just saying to me, you need to just remain and hold that faith. Have that faith and trust that everything is working out the way it needs to work out for you. Okay, thank you. And I'm also hearing manifestation and the law of attraction is really a powerful thing, and it really does exist as well. So Spirit are just saying to me, keep that positive mindset and know that there definitely will be love coming in for you. But I am hearing around about April/May of 2023 having a significance for this question. So thank you very much, lovely, for your time, your energies this evening and being here at My Psychic Connection. So thank you and happy Valentine's.
Oh yeah, happy Valentine's, guys. We only got a few more minutes of that. The day of love. Well, let's keep sharing the love. Let's find out who Squirrel's got since she's muted before she talks. Oh, they got it beforehand. Who do we got for you?
All right, we got Mahesh. Hi, Mahesh. Okay, Mahesh asks, why does Isha give romantic vibes, but says different things like, I'm not that type of girl? Ah, good question. Good question. Because she wants you to take it slow. When she flirts with you or gives you a romantic vibe, she's not saying, take your pants off. She's saying, treat me like a lady. Romance me. Throw some flower petals on the floor. She's saying, take me out somewhere nice. Doesn't have to be expensive. Picnic. She needs some romance. She's been hurt very badly by rushing into situations. She's not that type of girl. She feels other people's judgment and her own very, very strongly. And if you keep going at it like it's a done deal, ask her on that first date and say to yourself, I'm not even going to try to kiss her until the third date. Be a little old-fashioned. She's worth waiting for. And 8 of Wands, if you take the time with her, you wait for her, you romance her, you get to know her thoroughly, then this could be a partnership that is unrivaled, a true partnership where you work together and love each other in a very strong way. So she's not that kind of girl. She wants to flirt, but she wants to be a lady. Treat her like a lady, Mahesh. She's worth it. All right. Hope that helps.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. And ladies always want to be treated like ladies. They do. It's respectful, A lot of people say chivalry is dead. It can be brought back. It can be brought back. It's never too late to open a door for somebody or to let somebody know that you care about them, to kiss them on their hand or to bring them a flower for absolutely no reason other than the fact that you wanted to put a smile on their face. The smallest gestures can be the biggest ones. And I think a lot of people fail to remember that those small things lead up to the bigger things.
And those small ones are often remembered more profoundly than the bigger things.
Absolutely.
You got him?
Yep.
All right.
They're so
Sorry
good.
about that.
They're so good. That's why they got their own show. That's why they got to come message us on our show. They're so awesome. We're talking about the troll guys. If you guys get trolls that talk to you guys after the show, just so you guys know, nobody from My Psychic Connection is going to communicate on the old show live to try to communicate to pull you away to give you a reading. If you're wanting a reading from one of us psychics, you can go to mypsychicconnection.com and you guys can get it, or you can do it while we're live here on the show, but we will never pull you away from a show name. So none of those people work for My Psychic Connection. They're not a part of My Psychic Connection, and we try to get them as fast as possible.
They're probably not even real psychics. Just seriously.
More than likely not. They're just scamming for whatever they could scam for. But
yeah.
Let's keep it going. We're getting closer to the ends, and I don't know how much longer we can keep Destiny alive over there. So.
She's like looking drunk now. It's like
all right, when she closed her
She's
eyes,
over here.
That's the widest I can get my eyes.
Like Hollywood Squares, I'm about to throw her a pillow.
That's literally the widest I can get my eyes right now.
I was like, I'm watching her. She closed her eyes and went. And I was like, oh, she's going to fall asleep. All right, let's get it going. We're going ahead with Gigi. Who does Gigi got?
Wow, looks like a long one. Okay, Cindy. I had a dream about my friend Jay last night. We have a strong connection. We were laughing and smiling, and he gave me good news that he beat his cancer. No, he is getting treatments and blood transfusions every month. Now he told me it can be a year to 5 years or maybe more. I just want to know that dream I had, was it real? All right, so let's sort this out here. Dreams are hard to do without having the whole entire dream, but let's take a look at his situation with the cancer and treatments, and let's see if that's real. Let's see. Wow, I have a lot of reversals here. Every card that I pulled, of all the 6 cards I pulled here, are reversals, but that's not necessarily bad in this case. I have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, and with that, I'm hearing in my ear that this cancer is not going to beat him. So that's good news, right? The Fool in the reverse, as well as Death in the reverse, meaning his story is not over. So those are all good things, and a good reason to take a deep breath on here on this one. I also have the 3 of Wands in the reverse, the 10 of Swords in the reverse, and the 4 of Wands in the reverse. And what I'm getting with those 3 cards is more or less about the treatment, right? There's this whole thing of not looking for new treatment, meaning like there's a steady course of action that they're going to take as far as treatment is concerned, and there's no openness to new treatments or anything like that. They're going to go with this plan and just keep it going. With the 10 of Swords in the reverse, I am getting like at some point well, I hope that was helpful. Lots of energy coming through on that one. But good news, right? Like, good news. Cancer is not going to beat him.
Remember to follow the doctor's orders. They're
Exactly.
there for a reason.
Exactly.
And that's something you need to remind him, Cindy. All right. Guys, we are coming to the close of the show. I'm going to take my last question, and then we will say our goodbyes, and then we will see you again tomorrow. And Cindy said, thank you so much. And yes, very good news. All right. Thank you, Cindy, so much for that. And who do we got for Journey? We got Kate says, okay, I'm not going to read that. It says, I want to know what was like to be a certain, after I said that, I felt, wait a minute. I want to know what it is like to be a certain celebrity. After I said that, I felt weird since, did I connect with his energy? So
asking about their gifts, maybe, huh?
That's what I'm picking up, is wondering if you were talking about a certain celebrity that you were trying to connect with, and did you connect with the energy? And, that would have to be more along the lines of trusting your intuition and believing what you were picking up. And I can't say for certain that the certain celebrity that you brought forth is the one that you connected with, as I don't see that energy surrounding you now. So when it comes to picking up or trying to do mediumship, do know that these energies don't always stick around you. And when we are doing mediumship, we are doing these psychic readings, it's a transfer of energy. So once we transfer it out, it doesn't stay with us. So that's like charging your cell phone battery. You plug it in, you put the wire in, that juice is going to the phone. But once you unplug it, it's not getting any more juice. It's gone. And you're going to burn that up. You're not going to connect and keep that energy with you. You will remember certain things about it. But as you're trying to develop that, remember, anytime that you read for somebody or connect with somebody, that energy does slowly dissipate. You do burn that up. It does not stay with you. Why? Because that was not meant for you. You are the wire. You are just transferring that energy. Just transferring that energy to the person who needed it, which is the phone, who absorbs that energy. So trust your intuition. When you guys are getting these psychic visions or you're connecting, remember, you are the instrument. You are the tool that they're asking to be used in order to give them the information. Once that information is transferred over, we no longer need that information. So we do not hold on to it. If we held on to every reading, I'd be bigger than a house.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be as big as Texas. That would just be way too much to hold on to. So guys, do realize that once you connect to that energy and you transfer it over, it does start to fade because that energy does not belong to you. So you're just the wire that helps the phone charge.
So glad.
I'm so glad.
Maybe the
Some of
size
the
of
energies
Texas.
that I've pulled through.
You know, one thing that helped me
Mhm.
when I was like originally developing mine was like not just going after random things that I didn't know about. Like look at, like, go for information that you can verify.
Exactly.
Yeah. Starting out,
Baby steps.
absolutely.
Absolutely. It's how you work that muscle. You're not going to go out and go to the gym and be like, I'm going to lift 550 pounds. And you've never lifted a weight a day in your life. It's not going to work in your favor. You're going to break your back.
You have to build it up gradually. That's how you do it. And then that's how you also do with your abilities and whatever else is.
Because there is
going
a
on in the
caution here.
garden
Like,
with
you know,
it.
if you're just going out doing all kind of random stuff, like, you need some type of protection around you. So
Exactly.
No, 100%.
And then there's the, you know, trying to live too much or do too much, not realizing you're connecting to something that isn't quite. The spirits can be tricksters. There are trickster ones out there. You know, there's always a good and a bad to everything. So, you know, you got to be careful as to what you're receiving. So you got to start trusting yourself, intuition. You'll start to realize, hey, you are not who I was trying to connect with. You'll start to realize it.
Yeah.
And a good teacher once told me that spirits, while they can't hurt you because you're here in the physical, right?
Exactly.
They can't hurt you, but they can make you hurt yourself. So this is not a game.
No. They can manipulate you into believing things that you're not quite ready for.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, guys. We are going to go around and say our goodbyes. Thank you so much for being here for the anniversary show. We're going to start off with Destiny so she can hit the bed. Destiny, start us off.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us on Journey's 15 years anniversary at My Psychic Connections. I've had a blast. I've had an amazing night. Thank you for your donations, your fantastic energies. That is definitely good night from me tonight, and I shall be going to the land of Nod. So that's good night from me, Destiny K. I'll pass you over to Squirrel.
You guys, thank you for hanging out with us tonight to celebrate this wonderful anniversary for Journey Ryan and My Psychic Connection. It's been a blast. I'm so glad to have been invited here to spend the evening with this celebration and with you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow night at midnight or 9.
Yes.
Depending on where you're at.
Yeah.
And I am Gigi, the Groovy Round Goddess, and I am so honored to be here tonight. And I'm so honored that Journey asked me to be a part of this 15-year celebration. I am also honored to be now a part of this network because of the solidness of the talent here and the work that is being done. And I hope that you will join me tomorrow night at 9 p.m. for my first show. Come support me, please. And you can always look at mypsychicconnection.net to see the wonderful schedule of psychics that we have on our nightly shows. Thanks again, Journey. Thank you. And congratulations.
Oh, thank you, Gigi. I appreciate it. And guys, it has been a blast being here with you and being here with you guys for the last 15 years. There's going to be so many more years of this and more psychics to come. I cannot wait for you guys to meet the new people that are coming on board and more shows to come, meaning more psychics, more readings, more fun, more speed reads, guys, and the chance to win $50 readings on mypsychicconnection.com. Guys, it has been a blast and it's been amazing. It's been an amazing 15 years and so many more to come. And I can't wait to celebrate each one of those milestones with you guys from here on out. I appreciate everybody, and I appreciate this amazing team that I have in front of me and everybody who couldn't be here but wanted to be here. Blessings to them and all of the psychics that I have worked with throughout the years that are either listening or maybe listen to this later. Thank you too, because you played your part on helping My Psychic Connection continuously grow and be here today. So we want to say thank you to those people and to some of those psychics that were with us that have crossed over. And that's including you, Judy. Judy was an amazing psychic. Unfortunately, due to heart failure, she passed away, and she was one of an amazing psychics, and she was just a warm soul and just a beautiful person. And we miss you, Judy, and I know you know that because we've had our conversations. And I have to point out one more funny before we go, guys. It's a troll. If you can't spell psychic, how the hell are you supposed to read? Like, I'm just saying.
No. In the troll's defense, not that trolls need to be defended, but have you seen my Facebook page?
Yes.
And I can't change it. It's like I had to use the word psychic, and I suddenly forgot how to spell the damn word.
But here's the difference between writing it in a sentence and actually making it your name. They made it their name.
Side chick.
Yeah,
side chick.
That they're a side chick. That means
So I have a help for all trolls everywhere. Okay, Google. Okay, Google, how do you spell? You don't even have to
right.
It'll spell for you.
It'll spell it for you. Well, from everyone here at My Psychic Connection, we want to say thank you guys all for joining in. Don't forget to start out tomorrow night with Gigi on Happy Hour with Gigi, guys. We'll see you then. Journey Ryan will be there. Squirrel will be there. And then Thursday, we're back with Destiny K, Journey Ryan Live, and Cassidy the Card Slinger. As this Friday, we will not have a Friday show because tonight was our Friday for that show. And because it's my anniversary and I want to be having a special night. So until then, guys, we'll see you tomorrow night with Happy Hour with Gigi. Until then, beautiful night, everybody. Good night, everybody.
Good night.